before we get down into all of it, I just want to point out to you that whatever noise you're hearing in the background is my fan. I live in Jamaica and I cannot do without it because it's crazy. I am Shanique Johnson, a 26-year-old Jamaican educator. I teach English language and literature. Now, I have a little notebook here, so pay no mind to me looking down too much. Alright. I am motivated by my parents. They have been very influential in my upbringing and my life on a whole. My mother passed away when I was about 19 years old, and that even was one of the most nerve-wracking thing that I have ever experienced, and up to today it still rattles me. Sometimes I sit and I say to myself that I cannot believe that my mother passed away, that my mother is dead, you know. So I still struggle with that. I'm sure any person would still struggle with the fact of losing their mother, or any parent for that matter. I'm also motivated by my father. He has been a rock, especially since my mother passed away. I mean, I couldn't have done college without him. I don't know where I would have been or where I would end up without him. So they are truly motivational factors in my life, my parents, and I thank God for them, trust me. My proudest accomplishment is, not sure if I have any. And yes, I mean, there's so many things to be proud of, but I am not one who is easily pleased, especially with myself, and we'll come back to that part a bit later in the video. Proudest moments. I think my proudest moment was my high school graduation. The fact that that was the last time my mother got to see me do something exceptional. That was the last time that she got to see me be someone that, you know, she can be proud of herself. That she can say, I raised this person. I think that was my proudest moment, making my mother happy and proud of herself. Because I lived for the fact for making her happy. Anyways, so yeah, that was my proudest moment. And my father too, don't get me wrong. And my father too. Why am I doing this channel? Now let's get down to the juicy stuff. This is harder to say than I thought it would be, but why not rip off the band-aids? I never knew it until lately that I struggled with self-confidence. I am the hardest on my own self. I stand in the way of my own success. And that's just because, I don't know, I never thought I was good enough, or I don't know. Never thought anything I did was perfect. And even when I started my business as a graphic designer, not that I was professionally trained or anything, because I wasn't, but even then, as I started to design for people and I started to display the pictures, I couldn't wrap my brain around why I wasn't getting so many sales as I thought I should. And then I would take off the posts and put them back up in a different style, or display more that I thought would be more attractive. Now, let's get back to the question. I'm doing this channel so that I can help to grow my own self-confidence. I realize that to start healing, you have to first admit that you have a problem and then work on it from there. And I'm sure that as I grow while doing this channel, that my self-confidence will develop. And that's the main reason why I am doing this channel, to grow my self-confidence, to not be so picky and so self-aware and so, I don't want to say stuck up, but yeah, to let loose a little and have a little fun, be forced to have a little fun. I wouldn't call myself an extrovert. I'm not a people person, and yeah, I think I want to be one. My biggest challenges are being content with who I am as a person, as a human being, and the fact that we aren't perfect. That's my biggest challenge. I am my biggest critic, and it tears me absolutely down when someone else will say, well, maybe you could have done this differently. No, lately I have learned that when they say or criticize something that I do, it's not me, it's what I did and how I can improve. Especially as a teacher, we get a lot of that, you know. But I couldn't see it like that in the beginning. I thought, oh, I'm not good enough, and oh Lord, I'm never going to be good enough, and I'm never going to make my students excel, and I'm never going to do my job well, and I'm never going to make my family happy. And it was always about me, when truth and in fact it was never about me the person, but maybe the action that I was doing and how I could improve it to better myself and to better the lives I impact, rather. So yeah, that's my biggest challenge, and that's what I want to work on mostly, even though I got tons of challenges. Let's not go into that today. Now, what do I hope to gain? I hope that in some way this channel may help someone too. I mean, I don't know if other persons have challenge with their self-esteem or with their confidence or with being comfortable with who they are, but I do. And as weird as it might be, if someone can take comfort in the fact that they aren't the only one out there and that they will grow it out, or that they can do or be their self and they will be accepted, then I'm good on that. Yeah. So I hope that even if you're not here to be motivated or to find out what Shanique is up to today, then you can just stop by for the laughs maybe, or I don't know, don't stop by then. But hopefully we can all learn something from this channel and that we can grow together, because at the end of the day we're all human and we're all looking for ways how we can improve ourselves. I mean, I am not an expert in this field in any way at all. I just want to bring people along with me as I grow and as I learn more about myself and others. So I'm just hoping that, yeah, persons can grow from this too. Now, on a side note, I just want, if you have experienced some form of self-confidence, maybe from being bullied, I mean, maybe if you have some challenge with your confidence from being bullied, or from, you know, never getting the love and the affection that you thought you should have gotten from your family members or from your friends, don't be afraid to share it in the comments. SNJ's journey are looking to help each other. Let's go for the wins over here. Straight wins.